Peace. Shalom. In the name of Yahweh, on the name and authority, Yahshua Messiah. In the direction of the Holy Spirit. All right. Greetings. This is what I have for you. This is going to be a quick video, but this is a video I tried to do 3 times. It did not catch. I can't do anything about that. Sometimes technology, is sometimes technology can be malicious. The download that I had that has been sitting here in my journal that I'm basically now just trying to get back out today again because I got burnt out yesterday 3 times after I tried to get it in. It just didn't download twice. The video was wonderful, but I had no audio. Okay, so basically what I had to do is come back in today and try to deliver this message. You understand me? Persistence is key here. All right, this particular download is about your inner demons. And to speed this up, I'm going to basically write out my footnotes, and then I'll come back and then I'll expound, because I won't be able to actually, say the exact things that I said yesterday. Nonetheless, let's proceed. Okay, your inner demons. Your inner demons who have a job. Your inner demons' jobs are to trigger you and or your light. All right, these demons are your light bearer. Now, don't get confused when I say light bearer, meaning that these demons, all right, who operate in your darkness, know what needs to be triggered in the darkness for you to move in a fashion that will agitate you spiritually enough to allow your light to start to shine. All right, but your light, your inner light is cascaded by the darkness and you refuse to pierce it. So your demons are there to attack, nudge, bite, irritate you until you want to move outside of your comfort zone. Now let me keep reading. This is the whole reason why your demons are actually your light bearer, because they're the one that actually bring you to the light if it's in you to move toward the light. And instead of being then confused and staying in your devil energy and then taking what they call the easy way out, thinking that if you start to worship your demons, they'll lighten up the load or the attacks that's on you, and by you worshiping them, you can make yourself a better life, which is utterly confusion. So let me proceed. Yes, your demons have a job. Never hate them for doing their job, because when you hate, you imbalance yourself because you try to say that the darkness is no good. No, the darkness is beautiful. The darkness is what actually we're all born from physically, spiritually. The light cannot come about without darkness. People, please listen to me. Don't hate, because when you do that, you cause an imbalance. Even the Palladiums asked me to speak about that. It's for the collective not to deem the darkness with hate or what they call a repugnant type of reproach, because the light and the darkness must coexist together. But when you're in balance and you're in complete darkness and you don't want to actually manifest the light, there's an imbalance there. Okay? So mind you, just because you're fighting the darkness, you're fighting the darkness so that you may birth the light that is within you. Please be mindful of that. So there's no need to hate. And these demons, they have a job. They came into this world with you to try to awaken you. And yes, the things that they do a lot of times, they're very distasteful. But source Yahweh allows them to do so, because in doing so and pushing you outside of your comfort zone, they're actually pushing you more to develop the spiritual aspects of yourself that needs to come alive. And with that, when you move toward the light, you're moving toward what? You're moving toward the Father, the source. You are Yahshua. Yahshua is a state of consciousness, but because you were crucified to your own spirituality, you lay as Christ consciousness dormant, meaning that you are not trying to connect with the Christ consciousness, which is otherwise known as your super ego, all right? Or your super consciousness that does not have what they call a hidden or a human agenda. It's completely spiritual, but you cannot be born into that without this particular walk of Calvary spiritually. But then let me finish proceeding. All right. Because they also place obstacles, which in turn cause you to move toward greatness in this period of your lifetime and go from despair to hope, and or darkness to light, and then from fear of what? Growth to courage. Now, once you prove yourself to Yahweh by defeating your demons, these demons will in turn serve you by helping you by overcoming your limited beliefs and fears. They will even fight for you once you gain mastery over them, which is mastery over your emotions, because that is where they attack. It's your emotions that is unsettled that actually create your reality. It's not so much as your word plays a part, but as Proverbs say, what issues from a man's mouth is actually what is inside the depository of his heart. Okay. When I say your demons will serve you, meaning that they will cease from trying to push you into darkness, because you will have learned by then how to transmute the darkness that they're drawing you into. And once you transmute it and it turns into light, then they no longer have any power over you. But it comes with repetition, because once you do it, you'll get a headway. They'll see, okay, you're learning. And then they'll leave you alone for a minute, as I usually call. They'll give you a recess, and then they'll come back in, and then they'll yank you back down again. So each time they yank you back, you have gained what they call greater inner courage and fortitude on how to balance your energy in order to keep them down beneath you and not allow that lower density part of your existence, your carbon matter self, to control your spirituality. Okay. Now it says, and fight. Okay, these particular inner demons, once you defeat them, they will turn around and fight entities that people may do by what they call spell work, that are not already attached to you, and they will protect you once you have gained this level of mastery over your emotions and these demons. This is why Yahshua did not fight the Pharisees. They were tricked into thinking that if they killed him, they would eliminate him and everything he did. But what they didn't understand, for every attack that they made against him, he transmuted the energy and he made a righteousness of it, because he kept teaching, he kept showing love. He didn't succumb to his emotional desires of human nature that says you want revenge and you want to retaliate. All right, now that's another story. It doesn't mean that you can't defend yourself. I never said that. But he did not allow his lower nature to control his spirituality. So he kept up with the Father's work. So in the end, even when he was going to the Garden of Gethsemane, he said, Father, let it be your will, not mine. Your will, Father, that this thing must come about. You know what I'm saying? Let it not be about me. I'll come back with y'all. I love you. Peace and shalom.